Much better. Wakey, wakey, guys. It's so much things going out there this morning. Here in the 757 across the board, guys. We do have some incidents that happen across the board. I'm a freestyle this thing, guys. I ain't wrote nothing down. I haven't even thought about what I want to speak to y'all about, but two things I thought of. One would be speaking on Donald Trump, how, as the president of the United States, Mr. Donald Trump, I'm the most famous news reporter in the 757, and I would like to speak for at least 40% of the citizens of the 757 in the state of Virginia. We would like you to know that you are a total embarrassment to our country. You are a real bit sore loser, and you won't give up. You have taken this election to a whole different level that we have never seen before. You are a big influence on our children, and we want you to know that. You're a big influence on our children. Mr. Donald Trump, President Donald Trump, we want you to know that our kids are watching you and your piss poor behavior. We think that you need to grow up. And we think you need to say, I ran a good race and it's over with. What we was exposed to on the news this morning, you calling out of state and trying to convince someone to steal some elections for you can keep blocking Mr. Biden from becoming the president of the United States. He not only has already been voted in as the president of the United States of America, we have received him as our president and you as our ex-president. What you're instilling to our children is, if you lose, cheat. If you lose, keep fighting, keep starting stuff. You got to remember that these kids are watching you and they play sports. They play sports. And if you showing them when you lose, this is the type of behavior you supposed to possess, then we're going to have a messed up society. Mr. Donald Trump, please be wary of what you're doing. You have the younger generation watching you. I think personally, you may not have did the best job that you could have done as a president of the United States. I firmly believe you did the best you knew how. You wasn't really you wasn't really a politic or a politician. You was a millionaire, a billionaire, and you won the election without no knowledge of how to run the United States. So you did the best you knew how. I think you ran a good race, but it's over with now. I would personally tell you, if nobody else tell you, I say it's a job well done. Move forward with your life. I pray for you and everybody that was on your committee, but it's okay to say you lost. I spoke with my husband, and he explained to me why you have such a difficulty in the word losing. It's because of the fact that your father have instilled these type of goals in you. So y'all got to understand, Donald Trump need counseling, guys. President Donald Trump, he need counseling. Coming from a family like he came from that was full of money and power, he was taught as a child that losing is not an option. Okay? His father taught him losing was not an option. And now, even though his father has been passed on for years, this thing mentally is still in his mind. He need prayer, guys. It's praying times. It's praying times for him. He's going through change as well as we are. He never lost nothing, really. And so right now, I feel as though, even though I'm not a psychiatrist, a licensed clinical psychiatrist or anything, I can feel his pain because he feels as though he's disappointing his father, even though his father is long gone. But can you imagine being raised by somebody with so much power and telling you as a child, you better not lose. You cannot lose. The Trump family, we're not losers. This thing is bigger than what we can see. It's psychological, okay? It's something that's working on him psychologically, okay? He's dealing with anxiety. He's dealing with separation anxiety. He's dealing with depression. He's dealing with letting down his family. It's a lot of stuff he's going through right now. And he needs someone to say, okay, we joke Mr. Donald Trump and everything, President Donald Trump, but we need to go ahead, guys, and help him feel comfortable changing seats with someone. We need to uplift him as the community and let them know it's going to be okay, because him going so far and so deep. Steve, can you look up that video with Donald Trump this morning from Wavy News 10, where he was speaking to the people in the other state? I forgot which name it was. Asking them to steal like 11,000 votes or whatever it was for me, so we can hear his voice. Thank you. We don't know what this election has done to our president, regardless if we like him or not. Psychologically, we don't know what it done to him mentally. He's going through a storm. He need counseling ASAP. Here's his recording right here, guys. I want you to listen to this. Thank you.
Won this election in Georgia based on all of this, and there's nothing wrong with saying that, Brad. You know, I mean, having a correct. The people of Georgia are angry, and these numbers are going to be repeated on Monday night, along with others that we're going to have by that time, which are much more substantial even. And the people of Georgia are angry. The people of the country are angry, and there's nothing wrong with saying that. You know. That you've recalculated.
But, Mr. President, the challenge that you have is the data you have is wrong.
Now, do you think it's possible that they shredded ballots in Fulton County? Because that's what the rumor is. And also that Dominion took out machines. That Dominion is really moving fast to get rid of their machinery. Do you know anything about that? Because that's illegal.
This is Ryan, Germany. No, Dominion has not moved any machinery out of Fulton County. We're having.
Well, but have they moved? Have they moved the inner parts of the machines and replaced them with other parts?
No.
You sure, Ryan?
I'm sure.
You should want to have an accurate election, and you're a Republican.
We believe that we do have an accurate election.
No, I know you don't. No, you don't. You don't have. Not even close. You're up by hundreds of thousands of votes. You know what they did, and you're not reporting it. That's a criminal offense, and you can't let that happen. That's a big risk to you and to Ryan, your lawyers. That's a big risk. But they are shredding ballots, in my opinion, based on what I've heard, and they are removing machinery, and they're moving it as fast as they can, both of which are criminal fines, and you can't let it happen, and you are letting it happen. I'm notifying you that you're letting it happen. So, look, all I want to do is this. I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have, because we won the state. So tell me, Brad, what are we going to do? We won the election, and it's not fair to take it away from us like this. And it's going to be very costly in many ways. And I think you have to say that you're going to re-examine it, and you can re-examine it, but re-examine it with people that want to find answers, not people that don't want to find answers. For instance, I'm hearing Ryan, and he's probably, I'm sure, a great lawyer and everything, but he's making statements about those ballots that he doesn't know. But he's making them with such, he did make them with surety, but now I think he's less sure, because the answer is they all went to Biden. And that alone wins us the election by a lot.
As y'all can hear right there, you can Google this right here. This was the conversation with our President Donald Trump over the weekend. He was talking to the Secretary of State over the weekend of Georgia, asking him to, quote unquote, go find him 11,000 blah, blah, blah votes, stating that he won the election. He wanted the Secretary of State of Georgia to go hire people that's going to work in the favor of Mr. President Trump to help say, okay, we found 11,000 blah, blah, blah amount of votes that was missing. And therefore, he can overturn the election and say the election was like rigged up or was illegal. The conversation was, thank you, Stephen. The conversation was recorded. It did make moment. Okay, we're back, guys. We're back. Someone was trying to interrupt the broadcast. What we was having about our President Donald Trump. Mr. Trump, Donald Trump. We do know you was trying to over the weekend. You was trying to convince the Secretary of Georgia to go back and recount the votes again, which they had already been counted twice. You was trying to persuade him to find you over 11,000 votes, almost 12,000 votes, for they could overturn the election, or at least say the election was not done right. We also know that listening to your interview, you have some severe mental issues, guys. I want y'all to understand, this man is not thinking logically. Who in the world, especially the president of the United States, will call a secretary of another state and talk to him over a telephone, knowing that they're going to record everything he say? And he's trying to convince this man to do some illegal acts on his behalf so they could overturn the race. Also, he was threatening him in his own special way. If he don't do this, things can happen to him, or it's not going to be a really good look. That's why I feel that as though President Donald Trump has a mental issue. I feel I'm not a doctor or psychiatrist. I feel like he have a mental issue. I think a lot of things that happened in his childhood with his father is playing on his psychological thinking. I think he need counseling. I fear that we are in danger with the him being our president at this moment, because he is refusing to give up. He is in charge of our top secret codes to everything. I'm afraid that he may release some of our privacy to the Russians. I can see him going that far. I also can see our president of the United States going as far as committing suicide or something like that. I don't think he's going to walk out of office the way we think he's going to walk out of office. I don't think he's going to just get up and walk out. He's going to make a major impact on the United States as he exits in the next couple of weeks or days or so. We need to keep a close eye on his mental ability, because we do not want nothing to happen to him or for him to take his own life. Because he is in a state of depression, and also we got to worry for our own safety that he won't let go of our top secret information to the Russians. I'm Rhodian Live. And that's my opinion on our President Donald Trump. And right now, he's mentally unstable. And it should really be, the United States should really be worried about letting him have too many codes and secrets to anything else. It will be exposed to the Russians. And that's just my opinion. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Chris from New Jersey. How you doing out there, Chris? Also, over this weekend, guys, I had some things that happened to me on this weekend. They say sharing is caring. Over this weekend, I did a wonderful thing. I did a music video, guys. I had a wonderful time, and we did it in Williamsburg, Virginia. With Tough Shorty. It's going to be a video coming out in the next 8 days. I can't wait to see the results of the video, because I think we had fun doing it. That's Tough Shorty. It's going to be called Raw Have. This song is already on YouTube, so you can go on YouTube, look up Tough Shorty and Raw Have, RAWHIDE, and you'll see the song, and the video is coming out with that soon. As well as I had someone contact me over the weekend, guys. And this is the part of things I normally don't share with people, but I choose to share this with you guys because I want y'all to understand what's really going on. And as I reflected this morning with my daughter about things that go on behind the scenes with me, as her mother, I understood what she said. I know I always show people just me. I'm a mother of 4 kids. I have 4 beautiful kids. And they're all successful, at least 80% of the way. Nobody have perfect kids, neither do I. All my kids are not perfect, but I did my best with all of them. I'm not saying all of them bad. I just say I did my best with all of them. All of them not walking the walk I would chose to walk in life, but hey, life is what it is. Okay, after they get grown, everybody have to be responsible for their own decisions that they make in their life. You know, hey, once you get to a certain age, you're responsible for your own sins. And I'm not perfect. I'm far from being perfect as well. So ain't nothing perfect about me at all. If I can find a crack in the wall, I'm trying to slither through it. And you better believe that. Okay. It's survival to the end for me. Okay, so also with this, I'm just like y'all. We just trying to make $1 out of 15 cent, bitch, just like that. Bam, 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 bam. Over the weekend, guys, someone contacted me, and this is the scary part about my platform. First of all, everybody know this. I must say this. I'm one of the biggest news platform out here when it comes to what's going on in the lower income community. Everybody must know my platform is so deep out here. If you want to know what's going on in low income community, get on Road to Young Live. You'll see it. I can report way more stuff than I do. I just don't got time for the mess, and I don't want to have to address the mess. I think with some of my biggest fans, and I know some of my biggest fans are Norfolk detectives, not just the police department, but Norfolk detectives are on my page constantly watching everything I do, everything I say. So if you on my page talking to me, I want you to be worried. The Norfolk police and Norfolk detectives are on my page all day long. Also, I have had interviews, and I was telling people I'm going to interview someone. Before I get there, I found out several times Norfolk detectives had contacted the people and told them, please do not interview with Rodeo Live. Not that they have something against me, but they have an open case. And I'm telling y'all that to tell y'all this. This is how far they on my page. So over the weekend, someone contacted me and said their mother was murdered in Newport News. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's false. I don't know nothing about it. I decided not to do murders or anything anymore. So I was like, I can't do this. I can't. I just got finished dealing with something like this. They're like, Miss Young, we know you're very busy. We know you got a lot of stuff going on, but we really need your help with exposing who killed my mother over the weekend. They alleged her boyfriend or somebody, and we're not talking about the young lady, and God rest in peace, her soul out top of the park. We're talking about somebody that's alleged they was from Newport News. So I gave them my phone number. I just wanted to see if they needed just someone to talk to. When I give my phone number, like I do everybody, I give you my phone number. You call me and it's a story and you need some help, I give you my personal phone number. So I gave my personal phone number. They contacted me from, looked like a Google phone number. Before they contacted me, I moved too quickly. I should have investigated, then gave my phone number out. This time I moved too quickly. I gave my phone number out, then I investigated. Once I investigated, the person that's supposed to be murdered by her boyfriend, couldn't find out her page was fake. They had family members allegedly up there stating that, sorry about your loss, sorry about your loss. And the person that contacted me was responding to the people like, cousin, I'm sorry about your mother dying. I'm sorry about your mama dying. And the person that contacted me would say, thank you, sweetheart. And when I hit that link on the person that said it, it was another fake page. So it was a bogus fake Facebook page, to say the least, allegedly. I was contacted by them several times, and they kept blowing my phone up with private numbers. They used the Google. First, they started off with a Google number, and then I tried to call the number back. It kept going to like hanging up. They was calling me from a fake phone number like over 10 times on yesterday. Just kept calling me and blowing my phone up. I did a reverse phone number on them, so I do know exactly who it is. I did a reverse phone number on them. So it's apps out there. You cannot call nobody no more. I want y'all to know you cannot call nobody secretly no more. Even if you put *69, it's apps out there that will show us who you are, what's your name, what's your phone number, and exactly where you're calling from and where you live at. And it only costs $9.99 a month. So they kept doing it. They kept doing it until I told them, I said, look, I know exactly who you are. I say, and I don't think you want to get yourself in no trouble playing around with me. I say, now if you want to be made famous, I will make you famous. I say, but right now I'm gonna give you the opportunity to back that ass up, back that ass up before I go live on the scene of this shit with you. This is the page allegedly, guys, that, and it's a shame that this person did this in this time in the 757. The reason I speak about this is because we have lost 2 females here in the last week by the hands of their boyfriend or their husband. And for someone to be that insensitive to create a fake page and say that their mother was murdered the same way someone else's mother was just recently murdered here in the 757, is tedious, it's sad, it's embarrassing, and you should be ashamed of yourself. I got the name of the fake page. If you guys, let me see, it's on this other phone. If you guys want to look it up, it's just embarrassing. I just want to put that out there. You cannot come on my page and threaten me or do anything to me. I'm not afraid of nobody. We all got to go. That was just embarrassing, and I know who you are. And guess what? If I hear anything that's from you, you will be forwarded to the Norfolk Detective, or maybe Virginia Beach, since I am in Virginia Beach now. So you will be reported to the Virginia Beach police department. If anybody shall make threats against Rhoda Young life, you will be dealt with in a professional way. All charges will be pressed to the fullest extent of the law, and I will be seeing you in court. I just want you to know that. So don't come on my page, threaten me, or don't send me no threatening text messages, or don't make a fake account to get in contact with me thinking that you're going to threaten me. I'm not taking your threats lightly. I'm going to take everything serious, and I'm going to prosecute you to the fullest extent of the law. And that's enough said about that. So if you want to meet me, you'll be meeting me in court on Rhoda Young Live. Also, guys, what's going on in the 757 today, guys? I want you to know today, guys, is the day to get in contact with the Easy Pass company. Right now, if you are a resident of Norfolk and Portsmouth, Virginia, they are giving you a toll relief instead of paying that big old $4 and some change or $2.50 going through the tunnel. If you're a resident of the city of Norfolk, Virginia, and Portsmouth, Virginia, you can go through the toll for 75 cents, but you must apply at the Easy Pass place. But I don't think that's fair when we come to the Easy Pass. I live in Virginia Beach. I live on the border of Virginia Beach and Norfolk. And so do a lot of more people coming from Hampton, Newport News, Chesapeake. We all go through the tunnel. And my question is, why is it only for people that live in Norfolk and Portsmouth? You got so many people that live in Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, Newport News, Hampton that goes to that tunnel on a daily basis too. I think if y'all gonna get somebody a toll relief, it should be opened up across the board. We all one state. We're all in this little group together. We all the 757. If you're gonna get someone a discount, it should have been made available to all 757 residents. That's including Suffolk, Chesapeake, Newport News, Hampton, Virginia Beach. I don't see how y'all excluded the rest of us out here when we all utilize those two tunnels here in the 757. It should have been across the board. We understand if you didn't do Richmond or if you didn't do a Husky, North Carolina, but right here in the 757, we all use that tunnel, so we don't think that's fair. We think it's discrimination against us since we don't live in Norfolk and Newport and Portsmouth, but we all go through the tunnel. We should all have the same discount. Guys, I want y'all to check y'all Virginia Power bill. Congratulations to Virginia Power, and we want to give y'all kudos to Virginia Power. Virginia Power last Friday, guys, paid 75% of anybody light bill. You did not have to fill out an application or anything. They paid 75% of your light bill if your light bill was overdue and backed up. I had people calling in that say they had a $2,000 light bill and now their light bill ain't nothing, no more than $500. So I need for you guys, if you had a light bill that was behind due to the COVID-19, call Dominion Power, check your light bill. Your bill has been paid. And y'all make sure y'all give them a shout out and thank Virginia Power for that. A lot of you guys' bills was backed up because y'all been laid off and you're not making as much money as you needed to. But your Virginia Power bill has been paid up to 75% of it. Thank you, Virginia Power. Also, guys, HRDS, there's the sanitation department with the water department. They're also giving you guys a discount on your water bill, your refuge bill. So if you got a water bill that's really high, you need to get in contact with your water department, HRDS, and they're also assisting with paying. Don't come for it. You will get roasted and toasted. That just like that. The water department are paying your water bill. So if you have a backed up water bill, or if you know someone that have a backed up water bill, please get in contact with HRDS, and they are paying your water bill as well. These things are out here for us to utilize, guys. Don't say they didn't help us if we did not apply for it. Okay, put your best foot forward and apply for it. Also, guys, with the Virginia Unemployment Commission, they has extended your unemployment benefits up to $300 a week. They will be notifying you guys when your $300 a week is back available for you guys to go back and file for it. But y'all are now eligible to get $300 a week if you have been laid off from your job or your business has shut down with the PUA. Here in Virginia. I am the infamous Miss Rhoda Young Live, where it has been my great pleasure to bring you the breaking news of the 757 before Wavy News 10, Channel 3, and also Channel 13 News. I want to also, guys, we want to reach out and start praying for our local communities. We had two murders here in Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia, Virginia Beach, the surrounding areas where two women has lost their lives by the hand of their boyfriend. We need to pray, guys. You guys out there, y'all, don't follow. Please don't follow. Don't follow the leader. Okay, don't follow the leaders. These women out here have kids. They have families. They need to live. They need to provide for the kids. Y'all put them guns down. Keep your hands to yourselves. As I try my best to keep my hands to myself, because I'm not perfect. And I told y'all I'm not perfect. I'll crack a bitch head open quick as a bitch. If I tell you got my face, goddamn it, I said 2 times too many. Bam, bitch, your head bust open. Now I'm trying to nurse your ass, to nurse you back together with a bandage before the popo come get a hold. Before the popo come get the hold. Now I'm trying to smart. You okay, baby? You okay? We got to keep our hands to ourselves, guys, because that one hit some days, guess what? It can be that hit that can take somebody's life, okay? So we all got to practice on keeping these right here to ourselves. Don't matter what comes out of a person's mouth. They can speak as much as they want to, but keep these right here to yourself. I am the infamous Miss Rhoda Young Live, where you did see it here first. Before Wavy News 10, Channel 3, and also Channel 13 News, where honesty is the best policy. And I'll see y'all next time. Talk to y'all soon. Bye, guys.